Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL. Yes, FTL. This is the BIOS Fleet series, which I've now, for the first time in 9 episodes, managed to name correctly. Mainly because I just decided to name them that way, but anyway. Yeah, last episode we did a run with the Agni Sheila, which was kind of butt-clenching. I do recommend going to go look for that if you don't know what I'm talking about. In any case, we will be doing a new run and we will hit random until we get one of mine that I haven't played as. The Pyroxena. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind, but we just did a rock ship, so... Look at the amount of doors I used on this thing, damn. Simo B. Vortex, Bulwark, Scrapper. We recently did an ice ship to the Raptor. Sure, that'll work. Let's go with the Raptor. Which is actually my first ship I made in collaboration. Racial ability of the land is to make them fearsome, combat in small quarters. Combining with the lockdown of a hacking system makes this ship a real danger. So this is just your everyday regular heavy laser, so it doesn't pierce shields. Keep that in mind. Let's go. This is taking too long. Oh, there we go. Okay, welcome to BIOS Fleet mod. Yeah, we know that. Because I wrote it. Haha. Anyway, yes, we are also using the bingo, so we're gonna keep that in the back of our skulls. Okay. We merely got a runner, which is always fun. Okay, so we really don't want to get hit by that ion blast, is what you're telling us, huh? Well, in that case... Yes, testing. We're gonna do this. And we can go back in here. Okay, so nobody's... Oh, there's one guy coming after us. And a repair drone. Huh. Look at that. Okay, then we can move in here. Should be able to finish off the few remaining dudes. Stop running, you boob. There you go. Suppose if anybody wants a acceptable custom name for one of these, it's perfectly plausible. Let's see. 10 fuel for 10 scrap. They are Federation, so I'm not really looking to attacking them. They got 2 shields, so I wouldn't be able to use my gun. I don't know how much crew is on board. 10 scrap for 10 fuel. I think I will take that. That's a pretty good deal, isn't it? Yeah, it does count as one. Alright. Is that still on anyway? It should be, right? It's only a nice bribe or surrender offer. That wasn't a bribe. So I guess that one's out. Oh well. We still got the 10 fuel, which is pretty good. Complete scan of pirates with no signs of life. Yada yada yada. We'll board here. So you can have some alone time with the Mantis? Or with the Engi? It's a ship, if you think about it. Hey there, Joe. Just walk in and immediately get out. There we go. I'm guessing the Engi's on repairs. No, the Engi's dead. Even better. Stop running from me. Stop resisting. What does the bingo say about that anyway? Haven't got a battle, so... Yeah, technically. Gonna have to keep track of that, I guess. Intruders on board. Do I even need the hack? I think we can kill the crew before it becomes a problem. Well, you're the wrong person to ask that to. That's not aimed at Medbay, is it? No. Let's move into this room. Now. Okay. That takes care of that. Suppose they should change that into you don't see a ship image. Or there's no potential to start a fight. Got an engine, a human. We'll hack the weapons. Meaning, once again, won't be using the heavy laser. Right. Well, might as well let the oxygen drain out a little bit more. Huh? Oh, jeez. If there was a Zoltan, this would have been much easier. I think we'll eventually will get... oxygen. I guess we may as well try to keep him. He's our little pet confined to the med bay. you guys are legit. Nope, you're not. So there's a third option for that now, huh? We really gotta pay attention to that, it seems. Okay, we need to keep our medbay on. We need level 2 shields because of this gun. We can still get hit, but less likely. Gonna be way too late for that. Nah. Every time, huh? Just this one just always just happens to be just in the nick of time for being a jerk. Hey. Cluster breach bomb. Well, it's not a bad weapon per se, especially with Lanya's board. An extra breach could probably help quite a bit, but okay. Ship's completely empty. It's unclear why it was abandoned, but someone on your crew considered its helmet sacrifice. No. How desperate does one need to be in order to go for that option? Here to here, here to here, here to here. Okay, we can do all three. Dick move. Although you can't actually hurt us, so we have time. Worst case scenario, he kills the Engi. I will wait until he hacks before we board into shields, I guess. Should give us the most possible time to take down the shields. There we go. Well, talk about a sitting duck. No shields, no evasion. Okay. Hey, it's a mine launcher. Oh, wonderful. What are you hacking? Of course you would go for that. Don't want the mine to miss. That would be just insanity. And we'll board and weapons. And again, they got a crew killer. It's like, That man is trying to do something we don't want him to do. Why wouldn't you? Is there any reason for you being loud-mouthed? Okay. You can always stash something and go pick it up later. No, 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 no. We want this. We want the ability for that breach bomb. $33. Can we get to that? It's a decent weapon, this one. If we sell that, we could. If we sell the breach bomb, we have just enough to buy the charging flak. So I think I will do that. The breach bomb would have been nice, yes. So would the long-range scanners, but the weapon will help us more in the long run. Let's go energy controlled. Oh. Oh, cool. Scannet expires hiding behind asteroid wreckage. It seems that they are ambushing weak ships. Cool. It's a bit of a weird weapon, that one, isn't it? Hey there, Leon. You probably never saw the ship because it's mine. One of my 18? 17? I don't know. Basically, if he hacks my medbay, my guy is dead. But hey, that would go for the bingo, right? He's trying to run. We need to prevent him from doing so, which means we need to hack shields. His weapons I don't care about. I wonder if I can get the Zoltan out. Yeah, there he goes. Hooray for AI stupidity. Oh, we're back now. Okay, the drone's the most annoying one, but he is helping my pilot level. So we'll take out the beam. It also gets the pilot out yet again. And he still got through? You got through 2 shield layers? What the f... There, try to get through now. Poor Engi. We can get the flak going if you want to now. Says signal, small Engi ship, Federation markings turn to attack. What makes us so special, huh? Yes, run away as in a cowardly fashion. I gotta make sure my Laniuses don't get killed. You still have some... Not anymore. Okay, you know what? Come on back, you. Perfect amount of health, right? Because he still has organic components. You know what? Maybe I will take this. Maybe not. I'm gonna go with oxygen at some point. So the Medbots, I don't really need them. Don't need them. Hey, Evdag. No work today, or anything. All missile Mark II. Fancy. Do I have anything to sell? Not really. Well, there's a whole missile, but it's not that pressing. Sure, just keep throwing weapons. A light laser can be handy if we do find ships we're safe against. I think we may lose our Engi on this one. The pulsar to the medbay and he's probably going to be dead. Anyway, I don't like turning the engines off entirely, but we need our hack. I think we're gonna hack Medbay. And then board in shields. Okay, they turned that off, which is something at least. His weapons are down 2. I mean, no, they're still a drone. Yep, Engi's dead. Oh well. I wonder if that counts for the bingo. I recall there being something like that. No, there's the on-pulse hitting the weapon system, but... Man. There's a lot of event-based ones. Friendly ship asking for fuel is event. Giant in spiders event. Six-legged horse animal creatures is event. Satellite defense system is event. Jeez. Stiff dough is event. So basically 20% of this thing is dependent on you getting some events. That's a bit much, isn't it? Okay, Engi, I'm gonna try to save you, but... no guarantees. I don't think that's gonna work. Well, he's still alive at least. I did, but I thought there were only 4. Turns out there's 5 of them now. And there will always be some RNG dependency, but... Alright, now we gotta see if we can save him. And I think the answer is no. Basically, what we need to do to make this work is send all 3 of them to, like, drone control. It has to be drone control. Teleport them out and hope that the Engi gets stuffed into the medbay. I mean, if we lose the Engi, we lose the Engi. It's not that big of a deal, honestly, but... Can he safely? Nope. Which means we're gonna have to do it another way, which is probably even more dangerous. Alright, let's go. Hey, the Engi made it. Woohoo! Hooray for the Engi. Now watch our ion pulse here immediately hit medbay. Well, considering the ship is no longer hostile, I think it would get rid of the ship too. Isn't that how it usually works? A little bit, I guess. Maybe we managed to save the Engi. That's gotta count for something. Attack here. Ah, I forgot about the stun, but I don't think they should have been hit, right? Considering they were stunned, it means they were in the other room, meaning they shouldn't have been hit by the weapon. I haven't paid attention to it. Most useful hack ever. I will hit my own crew because I really don't want to get hit by the mine. And no, that doesn't count for the bingo. It's the enemy that needs to hit its own crew. Pirate crew is dead. You quickly collect useful supplies from a ship. The antigraph is still in the city, but nobody answers your hails. Find a single survivor. Say they were to the aid of their brethren lost in a snowstorm on a planet they were conducting research on. The pilot disrupted their research operation by attacking their ship. Engi joins your crew and reports the coordinates of the planet to which they were sent. You promise to help them if possible. Yeah, everybody who goes into a room gets stunned. Oh great, now we have to fit you and two. Oh my god. We need to get oxygen. Let's do it this way. And then you can get a permanent spot in there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get oxygen. Oh hey, it's a mine drone, hurrah! And I hate them so much that I'm actually going to hack that first. Death to you! Nope, alrighty then. Come on, there we go. Hey there, Influx. This thing got vented pretty quickly. Did I? Alright. How so? It is one of my earlier ships, that is true. I know that's where the Engi is. I could upgrade the med bay, but if I lose the Engi, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, we got a fleet advance, which I believe is on the bingo. Yeah. So let me just mark that off with red. Let's go a thick line. Oh, that's slightly depressing. Oh well, it works. There we go. That should update. And it did. Okay. Let's explore the bunker. Let's explore the mine then. Wow, 90 scrap. Jeez. Honestly, I mean, okay, somebody's. Oh yeah, we got another Engi, right? I've seen it. It's not bad, but I don't know. It seems like it's... The story is slowing down a lot. Let's just put it that way. Here to here. We can do 2 more. So I've been in a Dead Space Whale in Arsenal. Is event hull damage a bingo still? Or was it never one? Yeah, took hull damage through an event. Okay. Alright. We're gonna edit that in. Let's get something else to mark that off with. Ooh. I hope this is filled out when I do it. No, it's not. No. Oh wait, that can just... There we go. White. White. Really white? How does this look? Yeah. Now that looks cool. Oh yeah, Engi border. Lightning bolts. How's that for stupid crosses? I should probably put one on the old one too then. There we go. Alright, let me get that off. What do you mean, what did I do with the bingo cards? You know how bingo works, right? When something happens, you can mark it off. Instead of like before, it's like this thing happens in your game, or that thing happens in your game. Well, on the bright side, we do have 3 Engis in the med bay, meaning that if something hits the med bay, it's gonna get fixed in like a snap. Once we do get oxygen, we'll have a lot of slots filled. I think auction is like, I don't know actually how much auction costs. I never had a need for it. Okay, we know the drone's going to be an issue, doors is going to be an issue too, but we can mosey around a bit if we really want to. So let's take out the drone. See if we can take out the doors while we're here. See, we don't care. So why should we? So, no, I shouldn't go off of that. I was gonna say that borders indoors is not that important, but it was probably because they were still trying to get into a different room, as into trying to fulfill their previous orders. Drop them off. I suppose you could take the Engis out, but this works too. Ooh, there's a store. Do you have any other reason to go to a store right now? Not really. So let's move. We don't have missile defense, but our unstable sector is bound to kill us. Virus, blah 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 blah. Non-unstable. What? Going to the unstable one would kill us, though. Yeah. Unstable is like everything. You can have like a pulsar and a sun, or like an ion storm with an asteroid field, and there's just way too much weird stuff going on. Kind of like the hazard sectors from Captain's Edition, I would imagine. Alright, so you're trying to run, you have a missile weapon, we're going to deal with that eventually. We are going to hack your engines. Yeah, go into the med base, see how well that goes for you. Well, that missile's about to fire. And I guess we're not hacking either. Yeah, it happens quite often though. Yeah, there's a reason. Oh, you're gonna come fight us now? Nope, you're gonna go that way. Okay. Well, whatever strikes you fancy, right? Was there like a level 2 oxygen or clone bay one? This thing has been updated so often that I can't really remember what's still in here. No. You really think fixing your engine is your most important task? Right, good job killing yourself. Alright, go fix our hack. Yeah. So I'm looking for oxygen. I suppose so. But this flag doesn't have a fire chance though. Yeah, it's probably the heavy laser that caused it. Hey, no missile weapon, but there's a weapon hidden in there. Probably something from an event. Like, ooh, the ship took some damage already, and now it's like weak and stuff. Let's board oxygen. Ooh, that was a close one, I think. Closer than I would have wanted, at least. Not quite ready to give up on oxygen, it seemed. Cool. Alright. How did only one of them go through that? Probably clicked them. I don't think anyone has, no. Alright, well that's gonna do it for this episode though. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or something if you haven't already. I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye everyone.